ago, we opened Bergen's first zero-waste store. Why do something as crazy as that against my parents' will, spending all of my savings and a lot of time? How did it all start? I was at a place where I was okay. You know, I was just fine, having a lot of friends, family, tons of things to do. But it was this something missing. I knew that I wanted to help people and the environment, but I didn't know how. I didn't have a direction. So I gave myself 1 year. Anita, go out there, do whatever you want. 1 year. So I searched for an internship for 6 months, and I ended up finding 2. One in Ireland and one in China. So this was what I knew before I left. 1 year, do anything, internship in Ireland, internship in China. I was thinking, I'm gonna figure out this question. What is your dream job? And I found an internship in Ireland selling pens. Maybe not the dream job that I was kind of having in mind, but it was having inscription on the pens, so it wasn't just selling pens. I went there, the job was easy, you just have to call, check out the subscriptions, and I found meaning outside of work, playing badminton, meeting a lot of great friends. But then I was a bit confused, you know? Okay, I'm quite happy now without the dream job, and I'm meeting a lot of good people. So the dilemma was, should I have a 24/7 job, which I completely love, or do something outside of work that makes me happy? I went to Dublin with a friend, had fantastic Thai massage, and thought, man, maybe this is it. Maybe this is my dream job, to give out massage. So I booked the tickets to Thailand. And I had my certification. And it was on the way one day. I went there, about to give out massage. And I see this monk standing on the side, and he is asking for money to buy some corn. And the thought came up, maybe the simple life is something for me. Maybe. So I I ended up here at the meditation retreat. No talking, no reading, no writing for 10 days with 250 others in the nature of south of Thailand. So on the day before registration, you would give out all of your belongings. Your cell phone, your computers, you could not have any mirrors, and you would only have your clothes. You would get your own room. It would be a straw mat, a concrete bed, a wooden pillow, hangers, and your clothes. I had warned my neighbor that I would snore, so I was ready for the challenge, which turned out to be the greatest personal challenge I've ever been through. 10 days without talking. And when I was sitting during one of the first days, you meet the tiger within. Inside each one of us, there's a raging tiger, always wanting more. More experiences, more money, more. And I found myself with my own thoughts, the flies, you know, with the thoughts. And in the silence, you kind of just embrace it, and you see that it's okay. You accept yourself. And the turning point came when every morning we woke up at 5, and the monk had a morning talk. And one of the monks, he would say, "No me, no mine. No me, no mine. No me, no mine." For like 1,000 times. So you can just imagine me sitting there, meditating for the first time, having a lot of pain in the heat, and you hear, "No me, no mine." And the thing is that I couldn't really understand it. I was, no me, what do you mean? I myself, no mine? And I'm not really sure if I understand it now. But on the 6th day, a light came up. And I thought, maybe this is it. That no me, no mine. It means that can we actually own anything? The things that we have, the jacket, the shoes, the car, the house, can we truly own it, or is it just borrowed when we're here? Is it just borrowed from nature? Isn't everything we have from nature? Can we truly own anything? So with this mindset, I was a bit free. I got a taste of tender freedom, maybe. The internship in China gave me space to implement these type of things. Simple living. Okay, now it's time to act. How can I try to live a life simply? Is this the way? So I woke up at 5 o'clock, ate, wrote poems, went to work, and it gave me energy to give to others. Try to live for others, not myself, no me, no mine. And then one day, we went on a hike, and as you see, we weren't really sure where to go, but at some point we made it. And I had eaten something very strange, so my stomach was all strange. And to be honest, I haven't really told anyone about this story until now, because it's a bit embarrassing. So I was going to the toilet all day long, and it was painful. The toilet was 5 minutes away, and we were lucky to get a room inside. The rest were sleeping outside. We were inside in a dark room, Mia and me. I thought I had emptied myself during the whole day, but at 3 a.m. in the morning, I wake up, it's completely dark, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to explode. I need to go out. And then I open the door. It's completely storm with a lot of rain, with a lot of wind. But then I just like, okay, I got my jacket, I got my skirt, I just go out. I realized that I don't have a flashlight. It's just dark, I don't know where I am. So I turn back, and I'm about to get a flashlight. And in the door, there's a man, an old man, and he has a flashlight. I think he just understands. So he takes my arm, and then he takes me down to the road, down the stone stairs, and he leaves me there with the flashlight. And I'm trying to give him light so he can go back. And I see that he's only in his underwear, running back in the storm, in the rain. He can't even see where he's running. So I'm left with this awe of this noble action and would like to pay it forward. You know, this kindness of a stranger. I haven't even thanked him. And then I shit my pants. Yes. I came back to Norway full of energy, wanting to give back. My mom, she asked me to take out the garbage. I still haven't figured out what to do, you know? What is my dream job? But I had found principles in life that I was happy with. It's not always what you do, but why you do it and how. So I had this piece that things will just unfold naturally. I have a ketchup bottle in my hand when taking out the garbage, and I think, why are we throwing this amazing bottle away? Not a scratch. Can we just fill it up, reuse it? And because I just want to pay for the content, not the packaging. And the idea was born. My brother, he supported me. And a year later, he tells me he only did that because he wanted to ensure that the monks didn't get to my head. So I go to, as planned, I start on my master. I go to St. Gallen on exchange, and I search for a startup environment. As you see here, it's not a perfect pitch. It's a sweat pitch like this one. Our planet, vast and beautiful. But we have an increasing waste issue. Here in Norway, we throw out 42.1 kilograms of household garbage every year. it's 20.5 billion kroners, 4,000 kroners for each one of us each year. And on a global scale, the value is 0.25% of all waste here in Norway. And that's quite shocking, thinking about us being such a small country, or a country with a small population. In Changsha, where I was teaching English, the population is bigger than here in Norway. So 0.25% of all waste is produced here in Norway. The solution is zero waste, I found out. And zero waste means that you try to minimize your waste and only use products that can be reused, so that we don't throw out things on the landfills that ends up in the sea. And the idea is to create a store with all of those products, that people can bring their own jars and just refill, just take what they want, so that you don't need to throw. Save money and time and the environment. I gave out this pitch also to the founder of toiletorg.com, Jack-Sim. And he says, without hesitation, who cares as long as you act? I was just struck. It was so direct. Who cares as long as you act? And at that moment, I realized it's true. You know, before I thought a job, it's like a Superman hero. You would take your clothes on and you will go to work and you will be like a superhero helping people and the environment. But the fact is that you can do it everywhere. Outside of work, now, everywhere. It's in our everyday actions. So I acted. This is me putting up a helmet, trying a banana natural hair product. I couldn't leave the house for 4 days, but I acted, started buying a reusable bottle. But you can't do things alone. On an adventure, I met my business partner, Hilde, and we started talking. She was very concerned about plastic pollution. In our oceans, 70 kilograms of garbage is on the bottom of the sea for each quarter kilometer, which is a lot. 94% of all the garbage we see in the sea, we cannot see it. It's on the bottom. And the thing with plastic is that it just breaks down into tiny pieces. It never goes away. We don't know. And it goes into the lower food chain in the plankton, which ultimately gets to us. We started talking and came up with the idea, building a business, trying to trigger awareness of the issue, believing that it will make people embark on a zero-waste lifestyle, which again would give money and profit to businesses. In a positive circle, the more businesses we have, the better infrastructure. More people are triggered, more people are aware, more people will embark on the zero-waste lifestyle. So in this way, we can change the system. One example is Ranveig. She is 75 years old and started picking garbage. 3 years later, she's lost 20 kilos. With a team of 40, they have picked 4 tons of garbage and has a visit from the Queen. The city is now the cleanest city in Norway. Everyone can do it, and it's in the small actions. And with the zero waste, it has all the elements of being a part of a movement, doing it for our own sake, and being compassionate. Therefore, I encourage you to do so within the next 72 hours, to either say no to a plastic bag, buy a reusable bottle, or just tell a friend. Why 72 hours? Because then you're likely to succeed. Afterwards, the likeliness is very low. And just imagine if in 50 years there would be no garbage, no waste, everything is reused. Wouldn't that be great? Thank you.